Hello everyone. In this video, let's talk about dynamic memory allocation in C++. So the memory allocation can be either static or dynamic. So static memory allocation means fixed. The memory is fixed. That means we cannot increase or decrease the memory size. Okay. So one best example for static memory allocation is if you see the arrays. Okay. In arrays, the memory allocation is static. That means the size is fixed. We cannot increase or decrease the memory size. So because of this, the main disadvantage is memory wastage if you allocate more memory, more size, and memory shortage if you allocate less size. Okay. So to overcome this type of disadvantages, we have a concept called as dynamic memory allocation. Okay. So in a dynamic memory allocation, the memory is allocated during runtime. That means during execution time, the memory is allocated. So for that, in C language, we have some functions called as malloc, calloc, and realloc. Okay, to perform this dynamic memory allocation. But coming to C++, we have new and delete operators. Okay. So the new operator is to allocate the memory during runtime, and the delete operator is to deallocate the memory. Deallocate means to release the memory. We have delete operator. So new operator is to allocate the memory for memory allocation during runtime, and delete operator is to deallocate the memory during runtime. That means after performing the operation, you have to release that memory. For that purpose, we have delete operator. So this new and delete, okay, these two operators are called as memory management operators. New and delete are called as memory management operators in C++. So new operator, so it allocates memory during runtime. So the syntax here is pointer variable is equal to new. This is the keyword followed by data type. Okay. So pointer variable means it is also like a variable, like an ordinary variable, but ordinary variable will hold the values, but this pointer variable, it will hold the address of another variable. That is the difference. Okay. So here for dynamic memory allocation, we have to use pointers concept here. So the syntax for this new operator is pointer variable equal to new data type. So pointer variable here p equal to new of int. Okay. So p means it is holding the address of another variable which is of integer data type. Okay. As here I have specified an int data type, it is holding the address of another variable which is of integer data type. So in that address, the value is 45. Okay. So you can also write it as a p equal to new int of 45. Like this also you can write. You can also follow this syntax also. Okay. So here new is an operator. So by using, if you use this new operator, that is the keyword. Okay. So it will allocate the memory during runtime. That is the purpose of that new operator. So next coming to delete operator, it will deallocate or it will release the memory. New operator will allocate the memory. Okay. If you want to deallocate the memory, if you want to release that, you have to go with delete operator. So delete the keyword, okay, followed by pointer variable. Just if you give like this, delete of p. Okay, if you give delete p, that will delete or that will release the memory which is allocated by new operator. Okay. Now let me explain this new and delete operators with an example program so that you will get better clarity. Okay. So now see the program. So here my program is using memory management operators new and delete. So here I have included the header file iostream.h and conio.h. So the purpose of conio.h is here in this program I have included clr, ser and getch functions. So that's why I have included this header file conio.h. Okay, so next coming to main function, here I have taken 3 pointer variables p, q and r, okay, which are of integer, float and character data types. Okay, now see here, p equal to new of int, that means I am allocating the memory during runtime, and the q is new of float. Okay, so again for these 3 variables I am allocating the memory during runtime. Okay, so this p variable is holding an integer data type, and q variable a float data type, and r variable is holding a character data type. Okay, this p, q and r are pointer variables. Okay, so in that p address I am holding a value, integer value, that is 45, and q address holds a float data type, that is a float value 1.5, and r holds a character value, that is a. Okay, so just I am going to print these values star p, star q and star r, that is these are all asterisk symbols. We have to call them as asterisk symbols. Okay, as these are pointer variables, we have to specify asterisk before that variable. Okay, so that it will show the difference between the ordinary variable and pointer variable. Ordinary variable will just give the variable name int p like that, but if you have to specify a pointer variable, before that variable name you have to give asterisk symbol, so that we can understand that it is not an ordinary variable, it is a pointer variable. So always the pointer variable will hold the address of some other variable. If it is an integer pointer, means it is holding the address of some other integer value. Okay, so like that I am printing the values of these 3 variables. Okay, and after printing I am deallocating the memory, that means I am releasing the memory. So to release the memory we have to use the keyword delete. Okay, so that's why delete p, delete q and delete r I have mentioned. Now let me compile this code. So see here, no errors. Let me run the code. So just these 3 values have been printed on the output screen. So like this we have to allocate the memory during runtime by using new and delete operators. So new operator is mainly for allocating the memory, and if you want to deallocate the memory we have to use a delete operator. So these are called as memory management operators in C++. Thank you.